Aquarius, I hope that you're doing incredible. Welcome to your general reading for 14th to 20 August with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. We're going to do your reading, clarify, and then end off with an oracle crystal message for you. Let's look at your challenge for this week. Remember that these are general, take them as they resonate. Whether you are Aquarius or not, there's a message here for you. When you come across that message, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim it for yourself. Your challenge, interesting one for you over here, Aquarius, is accepting that all is okay just the way that it is. That you've done all that you can, you've done the best that you can, and now it's time to just leave it to set. You know, it's like when we make a trifle. You need to give it some time for the different parts to settle into one another, otherwise it's just a mess. So, interesting challenge there for you, Aquarius. Let's take a look a little bit deeper and see why it is that we have that. But real challenge with everything is okay the way that it is, and be careful of almost like stagnating and holding yourself in a space of not moving forward because you are waiting for things to be perfect and you're waiting for the moment to be perfect. Because if that is what you're looking for, if that's what's holding you back, Aquarius, you can wait your whole lifetime. All right, there will always be a reason to not do something. Let's see, what is your strength at the moment? This is very interesting. This energy has come across for several, as well as this one. These two energies have come across for several readings today. All right. Your strength is that you're over the shit of the past. You have grown. You have grown in strength, and it's wonderful because you may realize that there's still some things that you need to do, that there's still some work that you need to do, that there's still some healing that you need to do, but it doesn't mean because you are not 100% there yet that you have to sit around and do absolutely nothing until you are 100%, you know, sort of like in that peak condition. Because I mean, when is that ever really going to happen in life? You know what I'm saying? Because we are continuously in the process of becoming an extended, expanded, improved version of ourselves, you know? And there is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful life experiences here for you to be had. Great profits to be made, efforts paying off, hard work paying off. The universe has got, like you've got your plan, the universe is on board with your plan. You know, it's almost like that major arcana card of yours, the star. It's almost like that. The universe is on board with your plan. Everything is ready. Everything can move. Everything can be great. If you've really been killing yourself with effort, Aquarius, you can take a little bit of a breather now. All right. You've set a great energy, sort of momentum over there, and so you know, sometimes in life, and I speak very much from experience as well because I'm an entrepreneur, you know, you want to do this and do that 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 and this, boom, 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 boom. But then there comes a time when you realize, you know what, I can do that tomorrow. I don't have to do that today. I don't have to do that right now. I don't have to kill myself like that, okay? And this is the energy where you're at the moment. No need to kill yourself no more, okay? What has brought you towards where you are? Big dreams, beautiful big dreams. And this is what I love, and this is so beautifully your energy, Aquarius, where your dreams, your motivation behind the action that you take, the stability that you want, and all of those things, it's to support yourself, but also really to help others, to make the world a better place, to leave a better legacy for the next generation. To very much in alignment with my vision in life, to, even though we can't really change the past, to create a better future for the next generation. Because in consciousness, we are, you know, the way that I always like to say it is like taking off one jacket and putting on a different jacket. And that is very much how life is. That is very much how consciousness is. You know, past lives, reincarnation, all those type of things. It's when we realize that the next generation, even though we are the ancestors, they are just an extended expression, universal potential expression of ourselves. the expanded version of ourselves. And so in a sense, I can see that you really got there, that you are creating a better world for the future. But technically speaking, you created it for yourself, because we are all one, we are all connected. And I can see that you put in a lot of work. A lot of you may have done from good intentions, maybe a lot of pro bono work, free work, doing things for others, helping others, maybe really wanted to help others. And whatever it is that you have to offer, you want to be very careful about who you're giving things away to for free, because it might not serve the valuable purpose with which you actually gave it. Okay? And I feel that many of you got that as well. Possibly some disappointment there, that you tried your best to help others. But I feel there's that one person that you made a way for. And that one person is sort of taking your vision forward. May have worked together, may have stopped working together. Good chance that you'll start working together again. Maybe not to the level that you did before, but in many beautiful ways, there is that possibility. Going forward, we have quite amazing things. Going forward is definitely, there's a period of rest coming about for you. For some of you, it almost feels like you were drained, that there's nothing left inside of you, maybe living off energy drinks and that sort of thing. And there's a realization here that there's better available for you. I see some of you opening in energy towards love, towards your own highest good, towards the things that make your heart smile. There is travel potential. If you're feeling very stuck at the moment, you're feeling there's no way out, you're feeling very overwhelmed, you might be feeling not necessarily unhappy, but still have a bit of cabin fever going on. There's opportunities for you to sort of almost like go out and breathe a bit, to expand what it is that you have. There's travel possibilities, there's relocation possibilities. For some of you, might be moving to a new house, new job, new emotional connections, new things in life, new ventures presenting themselves to you. Feels so nice and light, this energy though. Recent past. So yeah, you definitely came out of a very difficult period there. You left a lot of challenges behind. You left a lot of low vibing behind. You've left a lot of almost those parts of you that don't serve your highest good behind. So for some of you, you may have really experienced quite a bit who you are not, who you don't want to be, what doesn't define you, who doesn't define you. And I feel that for some of you, Aquarius, you didn't quite realize your full potential. So you got involved in these friendships, relationships, agreements, connections that were very promising on the surface. But then as you kind of really, sort of got into things, started pulling the curtain back, you kind of saw the ugly underneath the surface, and it felt for many of you like repeated disappointments, until you said, well, maybe I should set my aim a little bit higher, and that automatically excludes some people. And it doesn't really mean that we're stepping down on anybody, it just means that they were not really sort of meeting the criteria for where you wanted to go next in life. Same thing like a business. You interview someone, and maybe they're not the owners of what you'd like them to be. Okay? Learned a lot of lessons. Cleared out a lot of non-serving energy, cleared out a lot of pain, cleared out a lot of trauma. I feel for many of you, you really, so this is what I want to say. I can see that you first moved into a lighter space, and then you started to clear out a lot of things that weren't serving your highest good. A lot of sort of stagnant pain and trauma and things that you probably didn't fully realize was impacting you to the level that it was impacting you. You may have realized that it impacted you, but you may not have realized the degree to which it impacted you. I can see you move past that. And then there was that space where you were helping other people and other people were helping you. But some of you had a bit of a rescue mentality there. You would say we want to work together, but one way or the other you get into a space where you would just be the one taking things over. But not meaning to run the show, it still came from good intentions, but it's almost like I see you got to a point where you kind of helped as much as you can help. You may have empowered someone. Interestingly enough, my best friend is an Aquarius, and she has actually helped me to get to the point where I am right now. And so, you know, I'm kind of like sharing it going forward. But I feel that for a lot of you, what you realized is that, you know, instead of putting other people and their problems and those type of things in your sort of boat of life, it was time to say, okay, what is it that I need to heal in myself? What is it that I need to work on? And putting all of those in the boat and working with those, being gentle and kind towards yourself. There might have been a bit of a period of almost like isolation there for a while. Not so much that you didn't want to mix with people. It might have just been very difficult to sort of connect with them, you know, in a very truthful sort of way. Mainly because you didn't quite know where it is that you wanted to be, because today you like someone, tomorrow they're not in alignment with you. So it's almost like you needed to kind of get the clarity within yourself first, which is a very unselfish thing to do instead of taking your frustrations out on others. In your current space, ready for love, ready to receive, ready to give in equal measure, wonderful ideas here, business, starting new things. And I'm going to say to you, so with love, beautiful, wonderful, family ties can be reunited now, ready to be with a perfect person, ready to vibe with your soulmate, ready to build something solid and powerful. Really, and this is a space where you can either go with it on your own and you'll be fine, but I feel that some of you want that compassion and that closeness and that love, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. It's ready, it's available. Basically two minds being stronger together, and it's almost like a barrier of protection against the world, where life will still happen, but the love that you get, or that you are ready to get at the moment, and the love that's ready for you, it really does give you that almost like protection of strength. So when the world happens, it doesn't hit you as hard as it hit you before. There's some business ideas that you have, best you just start going with them. Best you just start going. If you're going to make some mistakes, let's make those mistakes so you get them out of the way. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And also don't be afraid to be a little bit excessive, you know. If you want to wake up in the morning and it's just you, and you want to put a tiara or whatever on your head, you know, or a funky cap or whatever, go ahead and do it, you know. If you live in a place where everybody wears black and you feel like, you know, I want to wear some bright yellow, wear buff, do it. Red, green, blue, whatever, you know. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid, or let's rather say, don't tone yourself down to keep other people comfortable. Shine and rather inspire them by shining, all right? Energy going forward. Ooh. High vibing vibes, great potential, bit of challenges, heart's desires coming true though. You have, I feel that you're in the space where you don't fully sort of realize yet how far you've come, but going forward you realize that. And it's a space where your heart's desires really start coming true. Very amazing stuff. Let's see what we've got for you in crystal energy. Crystal that you can work with. You can just open yourself to that energy, Aquarius. If that reading was helpful to you, do like the video. Remember to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when your readings are coming out. You've got Azurite as a crystal. Expanded awareness. Expanded awareness of your own possibility. Expanded awareness of how you can live a better experience of life. Expanded awareness all over the place. So possibilities are coming up for you that would have been there, but you weren't previously aware of them, but because you have grown. And that is the beautiful thing about self-development, spiritual enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. You're becoming aware of beautiful options for yourself there, which opens new potentials in life for you. That's amazing. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps. If any of you are open to extended guidance for your personal energy and your potential, you can always book a personal reading. The details on how to do that is in the description. In the description, there's also a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course, and definitely give the free guided regression hypnosis that's coming up on your screen at the moment. Definitely give that a try. It will really benefit your life in abundantly positive ways, and so it is. See you next week. Bye.